Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is the first episode of Index Card a Day for 2025, also known as ICAD, or hashtag ICAD, probably 2025. It is hosted by daisyyellowart.com, and I think there's Instagrams, certainly it's an Instagram-centered along, and I am putting it on YouTube because I haven't YouTubed in a while because I have been doing a lot of gardening and focused art, incompatible. So, and who doesn't like starting yet another project? Which side do I want to do? That side or that side? I don't know, pick a side. It doesn't matter. I have paint for scraping, and I might do 2 cards just so that I have 3 cards because I have set up so I can set up for a couple of days. Whew. All right, so just grab the colors that were on top, and I'm going to use Jane the Crazy's, oops, this is why I've got 2 cards, I think, idea of just put the paint down. She is a superb person for watching if you just want to watch somebody just make art with no, just do the thing. Use the stickers, peel the labels, do the stuff. It'll all be good. And her notebooks absolutely are stunning. They're so free. Now we've got to mop up on aisle 5. Ooh, that'll work. The other person who does this a lot is Janet Nash. She does a tremendous amount of painty scrapey. Yeah, let's put purple on this one. Ooh, this is a new one. Oops. Here, you need some purple. And you do 2 as well. Oh, that worked. Yeah, all right, here we are. A little yellow is required on this one, I think, now. Oh, there is so much gardening that needs to be happening. And I feel like I am doing all of it. And it is, like I say, completely incompatible with making things because there are what's the problem? The problem is, I run out of spoons, which is a unit of energy. And what's the other thing that happens? I run out of 2 kinds of energy, physical energy and also mental energy, because the kind of gardening that I'm doing is hard work. It's manual labor, which I'm not afraid of or opposed to. It is just something that by the time I'm done, I am done. So let's put those aside. I think we can do that. Sure. I want to put these out of the way So we can do that. I just don't want to put paint on anything that's possibly good. That's that card. Slide this slightly over that way. And so we are going to do, I was thinking about how I'm going to do this month's iCAD and have it as low effort as possible. And that was low effort. And I already have delivered to my doorstep, well, my inbox, every month, Cindy at Studio Lou's Journal With Me kit, which is from her Patreon. And digital's already available for me. So let's have a booski and see what we want to do with any of these cards. I only have to do one for today. So we can have a flippy through. Oh, he's fun. I don't know why he appeals to me, but he does. I might need to paint some of him. I'm not sure. Oh, I like those watches. Rooster. I want the rooster. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I just cut right into that. Wow. Okay. So the rooster and that can go together. Fudge. So there is a book out now. Title, no idea. Author, no idea. Topic, attended very closely to. Apparently there is a thing on some gravestones where a recipe is published. So it might have been like, you know, Great Aunt Yvonne's, I don't know, chocolate fudge spectacular, or Auntie Harpreet's salad dressing. Anyways, she's gone around and collected all of them and then made the recipes. And fun. Anyways, so that's what made me think of that. Fudge. Nope. I don't think so. Oh, this is pretty. Kindest greetings. Here I send. May they welcome as a friend. That's fun. I like that. I like the K. No idea if he is a king or not. And I can always print out more of these if I want. Oh, there's glasses. You know what I want to do with the glasses. We got to cut the glasses out. Like these on her. Yes. Okay. That's made me very happy. Pitter patter. Absolutely. Pit pat. Let's get at. Oh, my printer needs cleaning. See all those lines? Oh, bummer. I like these envelopes. I like these pens too. Very nice. The Boys of Company 72. Oh, wow. Sure. Jane the Crazy has a YouTube channel, and she's a photographer by trade, and she does exclusively in her journaling capacity, I think exclusively traveler's notebooks. Well, the count. Might be something here. And this is Sesame Street quotes. What a great source. What a great color. All right, so we should have enough to do at least one card. I say with some confidence. Possibly entirely misplaced. There, and let's try this one. Oh, well, that's not ideal. Well, it is what it is, man. I think some of what I long to see, and I suppose it's why I make the way I do, is to see, how do I want to describe it? Uncurated, not low product, raw, authentic? I don't know. No, it's not authentic, though it is, but that's not the word for it. Uncurated, maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Like, this is what art actually looks like. It's messy, there's mistakes, you bang into walls, you drop things, it doesn't work out the first time. Sometimes it does work out the first time, it makes you laugh, it makes you sigh. And I think if all those things are happening on your, I was going to say workbench, but your workbench, you know what I mean, you're doing it right. It's not supposed to look like this well-curated, everything worked well, oh, I'm going to try something and it, you know, it's going to turn out perfect the first time I do it. It might, in which case, yay you, but the likelihood is it's not going to turn out. And the reason why is nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with this is the first time you tried something. So cut yourself some slack. Anyways, that's a lecture from me. And be nice to yourself. Okay, and then I want you so I paused because I was going to cut out the whole circle, but I think maybe I'll just cut his face out. Like, cut the inside out, if you know what I mean. So I have been, what have I been planting? Well, I'm not going to answer that question by saying that the thing that's taking all of the energy is just so much weeding and earth moving and all that kind of stuff. But I have planted a bunch of roses because A, roses are super expensive. B, I can use the roses in my own dye practice. I like roses. And they look so lush. Anyway, so I planted some of those. The usual pots of this and that, bunch of food, which is super exciting. And I'm probably gonna there. And then as I'm doing all of this weeding stuff, there is grass that needs to be overdone, and interspersed with all of that, because I have Gracie out. Anybody new? Gracie's my cat. She's executive producer of the show and also the weekday supervisor. Floor supervisor, shall we say. Okay, oh, I want that light off. And so she regularly gets herself into some kind of a knot or stuck somewhere. Okay. That's in the wrong spot. That's upside down. Do we care? Do that? Maybe that? Ooh, I like that. Kind of laser beam eyes. The bow makes me laugh. Oh, I'm getting pink on him too. Wow, this pink blodge is not dry. Or maybe I'm just getting it all over. I don't know. It doesn't matter. There, that looks particularly ridiculous. I want to make that bow bold. Well, we're going to turn it pink. Ooh, this is fresh. Got it in April. Okay, that's way too much. Oops. Not ideal. I feel like I should have another card ready for some of this. Oh. We can see, what do we want? What is an ugly sheet of paper? Let's try this. It's not ugly. It is not to my taste. Oh, that worked. Ooh, that transfer is pretty good. Okay, come here. So over time we'll get that as, and maybe we can use, that's 12 by 12, 4 by 6, 1, 2, 3. We should be able to get 6 cards of these. I'm just going to get rid of that, because I do like this paint scraping business. Maybe that's our problem. Yeah, good enough. Ooh, we might be picking up some paint when we do this. Yeah, a little. That's all right. There. Do that. Sure. Might not be able to fit in the pitter patter. No, I can't. That's okay. So do we want, oh, yes, we do. So another thing that Jane the Crazy uses a lot of is these, which are Stabilo Woody 3-in-1 Arty. They are called multi-talented pencils. They are like a, does it say? Multi-talented pencil. It's a coloring pencil, it's a wax crayon, and it's a watercolor all in one. And she uses these. What color do I want? I think this purple maybe. And she uses them kind of like at about this distance, and she'll just do like that kind of mark making. Okay, and I'm immediately changing my mind. There. I can make this red. And not neatly. I feel like I need to make that into a pair of lips. There we are, and we're going to see how this watercolor works. Oh, all right. Yeah, that needs to be like lips, I think. There. I am pausing to think about, do I have a little pair of like lips, or do I need to paint them or draw them? How do you draw a pair of lips? Because this is how things happen. Okay. Stand by, we always sort that out. Ooh, we might be able to do that. poly reference. I'm kind of making them look like Gorbachev. Let's fix that. Maybe he needs a hat. What else can we do with this? It's just perfectly nonsensical. What was I going in here for? Oh, I know. The astute observation, the astute viewer of this channel might have a guess of what I am scrounging around for in my bin. Just want to see how they look. And I have a thought even. It's funny, but it's not hilarious. What's the color that I want? Maybe a black? There. It makes him kind of like have a like that's an arm. That's kind of his shirt. Okay, we don't need to do too much more. I'm not gonna worry about that. Do I have a sticker book or anything? No, I don't think so. Well, we can put some corners on this. Oh, we haven't done the back. There. I think that looks all right. And if I got this postcard, it would go this way maybe. Sure. There. Now I should have some somewhere. Here, ha ha ha. Postcard. Oh, something fell. Let's do this red. Very bold. There, what did fall? Oh, my stamp book. There's a whole pile of oak leaves. I live in an area where there's lots of oaks, and they're shedding at the moment. And shedding oak leaves, I think, is awesome for the purposes of doing some dyeing. I would like to do that, but I can't do that while I'm still doing some gardening. I can only do so much. A little gollywampus, but that'll be okay. This is going to be our roll-off bit. Anything left from there? Nope, not really. There. Okay. And there may be a stamp. I'm not sure. Ooh. What about you? Ooh, that's better. Yeah, better. I gotta get right way around. There we go, that's right way around. And I don't think I'm going to do any more additional canceling because that's already been done. So there we are, iCAD number 1. I think I'm okay with that. Yep, I think I am. Okay, so that is it for today, I think. We have these 2 to do tomorrow. We'll have the rest of Cindy's kit. A couple of bits and pieces already pre-curated for us. Get us started, which is great. And I think that is all for now. So please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Take a rest if you're doing hard work. And love you lots. Bye now.